Gunn says a Marvel/DC crossover has been discussed. Okay, I won't read this chunky blocks of lexicons, but basically, what DC Studios co-CEO James Gunn is saying is that a Marvel/DC crossover can easily happen, but it needs to happen for a reason. There needs to be a purpose to the film. In other words, if we were to whip up a Marvel/DC crossover right now, it's just to get more money. It's just to get more golden boogers in the pockets of the Hollywood supersuits. And to go into even more detail beyond what this tweet is saying, Gunn said that a Marvel/DC crossover has been talked about billions of times, and even discussed it back in 2021 of a Harley Quinn and Groot crossover movie, and both Marvel and DC were down to do it because they just are, but Gunn couldn't figure out a good story beyond the concept of it. However, bringing Marvel and DC together is something that is not likely, but thinks it would still be fun. And on top of that, he mentioned Superman and Spider-Man a lot, so I assume those are the two characters he wants to cross over. Well, anyways, would I like to see a Marvel/DC crossover? Well, the answer to that question is, of course. Like, if there was a snowstorm, I would bring a flamethrower and melt all that snow just to see that movie. You bet your sweet bippy that is something I would love to see. However, if DC and Marvel ever wanted to cross over, my only wish is that in the live action movies at least, it can only happen once in cinematic history. Like, the crossover needs to be special, it needs to be massive, and it needs to be exclusive for a period of history. Do not churn these crossovers out. Just because Disney and Warner Brothers TikTok collabed on Roger Rabbit, it doesn't mean they do it over and over again. Make the crossover big, get every single damn character these two companies have in their Pokedex involved, and make a good movie. Do not settle for a single superhero crossover like Superman x Spider-Man. But yeah, would you guys want to see a DC/Marvel crossover, or is it too cash grabby? Because we all know Sony would throw Spider-Man into any DC movie out there.